Hi, my name is Gil Feynman. I'm the owner of Wings and More Training Company. Thank you for joining me today. I would like to share with you in our training 5 easy life secrets that will help you to reduce to minimum the damaging impact of stress and help you to create a much better life, a much balanced life, and you have much better chance to be much more fruitful, energetic, and achieve the life that you want for yourself. The first secret that I would like to share with you is the following. In our life, we have only here and now. In our life, we have only here and now, the present. The present is actually a present. It's like a gift. It's the feeling, the sense that we are living right here and right now. Join me to a small drawing that I'm going to draw myself. So take a look at me and let's try to make a drawing of myself. So, can you really identify me? Maybe my belly is a bit bigger than what I make it here, but still you can. Do I look similar? Yes, I think I do. Anyway, I would like to talk with you about the only real time in our life that exists, and this is now, the present. It is very important to realize that our actual life is now, in this special moment. We can identify this moment by the pacemaker, our heart, our breath. This is the here and now. All our thoughts should be implemented and be used for here and now. But look what happened in our life. If we're thinking about our existence, our mind, the way we think, usually our thoughts, the way we think is not just for the here and now. We also share and spare so many thoughts, so much energy spent about the past, what happened in our past, or what's going to happen in our future. We have to realize something very interesting. In the here and now, we have 100% of energy, 100% of energy that we are using to think, our thoughts, our running thoughts. Now assume to yourself what happened to each one of us in each specific moment. Do we really tend to think about what happened right now, to be present in each moment now? Probably not. What we usually occupy us is many thoughts which related to our past, and also many thoughts which related to the future, for the tomorrow, for the next minute to come. So I would like to share with you again, let's talk about me, and then you can take the right example. Let's make a short drawing of myself in the past. So, can you recognize me? This is me living actually in the past. Yes, expired. When I'm over right now thinking about my past, what happened in my past, immediately there are two feelings, two emotions that are running inside me. This is about guilt feeling, about scruples. You know those feelings, those thoughts about something that happened in your far past and bring you a guilt feeling or scruples, like 10 years ago, if I would do it in this way, everything would be much better in my life. Or, too bad I wasted my last 2 years doing this and this instead of doing other things. Or something like, if I just knew that I wouldn't talk like this to my mother, then maybe things would be better much now. So you're feeling a lot of guilt about things that happened in your past. There are a lot of scruples feeling about things that happened in your past, with your relation with other people. Something happened to you at your work. Live it. Something very important is to take everything that happened in your past and you still live it, you still have a lot of thoughts of it. Just live it. Give it a place. It has been done, but it's already gone. And past is gone forever. So try not to think any longer about your past. Don't pay attention to your past because it's gone. You cannot fix anything that already related to the past. It's absolutely not relevant, and it takes a lot of energy from you that you live in the here and now. Something else. Let's talk about our thoughts which related to the future, for the next hour to come, for the next day. Let's talk about the future, and first, let's make a short drawing of me. How do I look in the future? Me in the future means in 1 hour from now, about tomorrow. So when I'm thinking here and now about myself in the future, there are two main thoughts that are controlling me. These are fear and worry. So I'm moved by two, I call it negative energies that related to tomorrow, to my future. It's about fear and it is about worry. It causes me to be in pressure, in stress, in anxieties, everything from something that might happen in the future. So I don't know if it really happened, but I'm moved and I'm losing my energies here and now by paying attention for a future, for something that might happen in the future, and I would like to avoid it, and then I'm worried, then I'm afraid, then I have a fear, but it's not likely that everything will happen like this. So it takes my energy, it sucks my energy, it slows my mood, it causes me anxieties, it causes me fears, and in most cases all those fears are not coming to reality, they are kept as fears only. Now let's talk about our energies. We wake up in the morning, we have in each time in our life 100% of energy. 100% of energy of what we can do when we are waking up. Now, if I'm concentrating in the here and now, right here, 100% to focus, then I'm able to actually perform, to be present, to do a lot of things, fully concentrated about the here and now. And when I'm fully concentrated on the here and now, I have the chance to build a good future. And the good future can be actually tomorrow. Now, but I only have 100% of my whole energy. Now, look about the energy. Do you remember the scientist Albert Einstein about energies? Let's go for it for a second. Let's try to add Albert Einstein to our story. Do Albert Einstein have glasses? Well, I don't remember, but surely we all know that Albert Einstein talked about energies. Talking about energy is about mechanics, about stuff. Every material exists in our world. It's the same with us as humans. Now look, we talk about energy. Let's speak about energy now. Our energy in every day, in the whole day, should be about some kind of quantity. Let's call this quantity 100%. It's 100% of energy that each one of us have. The big secret is our energy in each specific moment. Right now, we are using our energy in a special way. It has the option to use all the energy for the here and now. But as we just mentioned, we also can spend some of the energy for troubles, for guilt, for shame, thoughts coming from our past, from the yesterday, and some attention, some energy we are losing actually by fear, by worry about the future. If we focus our mind, our thoughts, our feeling on what happened here, right now, and we show our presence with full energy, with full attention, there we have a great chance to build a great future. Now, I would like to share with you simple facts. Look, we are here and now, in this very moment, and you're planning something for the future. Even let's say that you are planning something for the future, for tomorrow evening. Even when this tomorrow evening arrives, you will feel it and live it as this moment here and now. Do you realize it? So our thoughts are spread. We are losing our thoughts, our energy to guilt and scruples and shame in our past, and we are losing energies. We are caring about the future. We have fears, we have anxieties, we have worries. It's okay for the future to plan, to take risk, calculation, but however, we have to be aware not to be motivated by fear, not to be motivated by worry. Even the future, when the future arrives, it will be this very moment. You will feel the future when it arrives only as this very moment. I have a quiz for you. What are the 2 days in the year that you are not able to influence about anything in your life? Again, what are the only 2 days in the whole year that you cannot influence and you cannot change anything in your life? If you like to check for the answer, you can check the booklet which related to this training. It's related to the first secrets part. We come to the last part of this session, which I would like to give you some what-to-do list, how to implement it. In to-do list, we have few advices. Advice number 1, leave your past behind. Don't forget it, but leave your past behind. It's expired, it's gone, it will never come back. So no need to spend your energy to thoughts related to scruples and guilt about it. Leave it, just leave it. You have the here and now, so be focused 100% on to do, to build, to create here and now, and then you build yourself a better future. Advice number 2, leave as much as you can your worries and your fears about the future. Future arrives, and when future arrives, there might be a lot of surprises that you cannot predict. So many of your anxieties, about your worries, about your extra caring, about your fears will not come to reality. It doesn't mean that you have to lie down. You have to act now, that you have to calculate. You have to calculate all the risks that are possible, a reasonable risk. You have to plan cautiously. But however, try to put aside your worries, try to put aside the fears, it won't do any matter. And reality says that when future comes to be here and now, most of the fears are not getting into reality. Advice number 3 is just something for you to remember. Remember that even tomorrow, when tomorrow is here, you feel it as the here and now. So actually in our life here, we only have here and now. I hope you enjoyed, and immediately afterwards I'm going to share with you secret number 2.